Hi friends, Marley here and welcome back to our channel. We're inside our greenhouse and look at what we're doing, guys. We are preparing our potting mix. Let me show you what we have working on in here. For the time being, I borrowed my son's turtle sandbox for mixing our potting mix. Since we are dealing with plenty of seedlings, this time we decided to mix our potting soil and water here in the greenhouse instead of our seed starting area in my basement. So this is what we have so far. The seed starting, no, not the seed starting mix, but the potting mix is very dry. So before you even plant something in it, it's very important that you add water to it. And this is what we have right now. It's looking really good. The moment I poured the potting mix into the tub, it was so dusty. And yeah, just make sure if you're doing this, don't inhale that dust. If you have a mask, wear a mask. And then you just keep on adding water. So we have a water hose in here. Just spray water on top of it while mixing. If you do a big amount like this one was like a quarter of the bale that we are using. It's a good idea to have two people work on it so that one person can turn the soil and the other person can spray water into it. These are the pots that we are using. These are 3-inch pots where we will transplant our seedlings. So we usually start our seeds in flats where we use 50 cell trays or 72 cell trays. And then when they're big enough and they have outgrown the little trays, we move them to 3-inch pots, and this is where they stay until they get planted in the ground. So we have some in here. We're trying to make at least 100 pots tonight because the nasturtium alone is at least 50 seeds. So and the nasturtium has grown so fast this time. This is my first time growing really a lot of nasturtium, and like they grow really fast. In the past, they were so slow for me whenever I see them. And then our tomatoes are also ready for transplanting. At least probably 100 or 150 of them. So this is what we're gonna be doing, and basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna be putting our I always say seed starting mix, but I mean potting soil. So we put the potting soil here, we fill this, and then we're gonna get a tray. So we have trays ready in here. These trays have been washed, they're already clean, and then we're just going to line them up in this flat, and this should be able to hold 32 of these square trays. It is the next day, guys, and this is what we've accomplished last night. Actually, my two kids were the ones who did this. They made 3.5 trays of the 3-inch pots, so we have 32 in each flat. So we should have enough pots and potting soil to transplant our nasturtium, which need to do that ASAP. But we get busy with securing things here in the farmstead this morning because of the high winds we're getting today. But so far, this is what we've done, and then I'm gonna show you next our nasturtiums that we are transplanting. Hi guys, I just got home and I'm here in our grow room. So I'm here to pick up our nasturtium. So they are right here. Okay, so give me a second. I need to turn on the lights here in our grow shelf. All right, lights are on, and I need to get this tray. This is our tray of nasturtium that I really need to pot up, guys. Look at that. Let's put it in the on the chair. So these are nasturtium. They're pretty big now. Look at that. So they're so crowded already in the seeding tray. Um, these are zinnias. So these two are zinnias. We have the mixed color and the lime. And then these are, what are they called? Gomphrena. So yeah, the gomphrenias are, they're still tiny. The nasturtium has grown really big. So go ahead and take this to the greenhouse so we can start working on uppotting our nasturtium. We're in the greenhouse, guys. So these are the tray, the pots, I mean, that we prepared a few days ago. We were gonna repot our nasturtiums and tomatoes and other seedlings right away. Unfortunately, we had very low temperatures after that day. So for 3 days, we had freezing temperatures, and so we couldn't do any up potting here in the greenhouse because our greenhouse is unheated, so our plants would die if we take them here. So today's been a nice day, so I was able to take our tray of seedlings here. Look at that, they're so healthy, they're so nice. And I was thinking of up potting the nasturtiums right away into 5-inch trays. However, as I was looking at the weather earlier, it looks like sometime next week we're gonna have temperatures in the 30s, which I kind of avoid having a lot of plants here, especially warm weather plants, since I will be gone for 4 days and nobody will watch my plants. So they're gonna be placed in my indoor grow room while I'm gone. And I've decided to just use these smaller pots instead of the 5-inch pots. I'm just going to be using this. And I would like to correct myself because in the early part of this video, I said that I'll be using 3-inch pots. And I realized that these are not 3-inch pots. These are 2.5-inch pots, which I mean works good too because it's deep. So it has enough room for the roots to grow until we get a chance to plant them in the ground. So we either plant them in the ground or maybe sell some of these seedlings. Let's start working. Our 2.5-inch pots are ready, guys. So I had to use this stick to loosen up the potting soil because we've left the potting soil in here for a few days, and with freezing temperatures they kind of clumped up. So I just want to make sure that our potting soil is ready for transplanting. Now, I'm going to show you the tray of nasturtium that I am working on. So it's right here. And this is a tray I use for broadcast seeding. Look at that, guys. Ooh, look at that beautiful root system that we have. I probably shouldn't have let these seedlings grow this big, but I mean, it is what it is. You know, they've grown so big already because I didn't have much time to work on them. In fact, I noticed that. Oh, look at that. Some of the roots actually are underneath the gomphrenias now. So I think I'm just gonna do my best to get this, and hopefully the plants will survive. This is gonna be a little bit harsh, but it is what it is. And then here, I'm just going to lay each plant on top of the little pots. So I'll try to, get a good root system like this of the nasturtium. There's a plant, and then I'll put that on top. Or I guess I can just like put them in the soil right away. That should work as well. And then I'll just push the plant down, and then I will push the potting soil a little like that. So here, and then I'll make a hole in the middle of the pot, and then I'll push the roots down, and then cover the bottom part of the stem with the potting soil. Okay, let's do a couple more. That down. This is actually easier to do if the plants are still smaller than this. So these are quite, a little bit overgrown for this kind of transplanting. And I am using the stick to push down all of the roots because I'm trying to make sure that the roots are covered in potting soil. Okay, let's get some more of our seedlings. Actually, the smaller ones are easier to pull from the group. And then we'll put that here, push the roots down. And this is also the reason why I wanted to loosen up the potting soil. So it'll be easier to put our plants in the soil. Here comes another one. So it goes right here. Oh, I'm trying to scoot here so you can see our progress in uppotting our nasturtium seedlings. I noticed that if you don't water the seedlings, it's easier to separate them compared to a like wet seed starting mix. Oh, this one, look at that. There's actually another seed, and this one has just sprouted. It does not have oh, sorry. It does not have a stem yet. It's right here. So I'm just going to separate that because I can put that in another pot. So that can be an entirely separate plant that I can have. There you go. I know some of the roots were cut when I pulled them, but that's okay. Yeah, I wish that I am able to put them in 5-inch pots, but I don't really have room for 5-inch pots inside my grow room right now. So they just have to stay in this smaller pot. I mean, which is they will be in a better situation compared to the seeding tray because at least they're separate from each other in the pots. Okay, I'm getting some more. Oh, you can't see that. Okay, let me move this so you can see the seedlings. So I'm getting them from here. I'm separating them. Look at that. So I get 3 now. And then I'm gonna be planting them in our tray, which I'm just one woman show this time. I don't have my assistant. My assistant is my daughter. Well, she's not here right now. She's busy. So I'm doing the planting and video on my own. This is actually quick because basically you just have to do the same thing again and again. So, and then now I need to get more plants to put in here. And notice that, like, I'm not sure if you can see that, but this one's a little bit lower. So they put less soil in here, which, I mean, I can just add some more. These are the nasturtium that I have potted, guys. Look at that. There are 32 pots in this tray, and we still have a bunch in here. I know I bought a pack of 50 seedlings, 50 seeds, sorry, um, 50 seeds that was in a pack. So it looks like I got a bunch of extra because I got like less than half of the area that had a nasturtium. So I would say I probably need another tray, maybe a little bit more. But this is a good start. And then after this, I'm going to pot up the zinnias. I'm not going to wait until the roots of the zinnias get tangled before I put them in my 2.5-inch pots. Yeah, I just want to make sure that I get this done as well because I still have a bunch of tomatoes that need to be potted. So tonight I will be working on this, and then tomorrow, hopefully early in the morning, I will be able to do some more up potting. All right, guys, that's going to be all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Have a great day and happy gardening.